Sure.
Now this is Clark Kent from the Daily Planet in association with the Predatory Lending Network. Now I'm here with some of the vendors here at Long Beach Comic-Con 2012. So sir, what can you tell us here about your booth today?
Sure, it's the Effin' Funny booth, which is my production company. I created a show called The Legend of Neil, which is about a guy who gets sucked into Zelda and has to fight his way out of the game. We did that for 3 seasons for Comedy Central. And we have a DVD coming out. We were supposed to have the DVD today, but Hurricane Sandy screwed us over, and so the DVD shipment never came. But I do have my star and co-writer, Tony Jennings.
Yes. Now Tony, what can you tell us about your booth there today?
I like it so far. This booth? Yeah, I like it.
You're into it?
I like it, yeah. This is a like from our show.
He's soft.
And there's a good poster from his other show, Save the Supers. And a lot of sexy passerbyers, yeah, and a poster for that. Same show.
Now, you've done several other shows throughout the past. Fans from those shows were wanting to know more about your other work. What could you tell them?
Yeah, well, I just did a new show, as Tony mentioned so kindly. Please hold up the poster again. Thank you. Thank you. God, he's so good. He's so good on command.
Good Tony.
Good Tony. Good Tony. It's called Save the Supers, and it's about basically a team of superheroes who are facing the same crappy economy that we're facing, and so they decided to start a reality show to save their agency. And I play Merman, who is the sort of hapless aquatic hero who doesn't do a lot of aquatic superheroing because his powers aren't super useful on land, so he does a lot of the accounting and paperwork.
So he's like Aquaman.
You got it.
Yeah, Aquaman sucks.
Tony just got the show, even though he was in it.
I just got it. That's where I was.
You remember being in the show?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Tony plays the bombardier, which is a bomb-making criminal who's really trying to fix himself. He's trying to become a better man. He goes to Supervillains Anonymous meetings to get over his addiction of just hiding bombs everywhere. So he's in episode 4 of that, and it's a very funny episode. You did a good job. You did good.
Thanks.
Now, you're talking about bombers and stuff like that, and we kind of see stuff like that in real-life society.
Yeah.
What do you have to say to stuff like that in real-life society? Is the way you're handling things actually a reflection of real life?
Well, yeah. I mean, I think everything we do is sort of based in somewhat real. I mean, we're joking, you know, most of the time. It's mostly comedy, but it is the best comedy does sort of put a mirror up to what's going on in the world and society, and you know, allows us to have a little bit of a laugh, a little bit of a release of tension when we can kind of joke about it.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, we've seen quite a few examples of superheroes out there and the rise in this. Do you think we're moving towards a real-life superhero and real-life supervillain? You know, seeing we had a recent thing with the Batman shooting and stuff like that.
Oh God, yeah.
Do you think we're actually moving towards real-life superheroes someday?
I'm gonna say no, because I don't think anyone's ever gonna be able to be that cool and secret about their plans, whether they're good or evil. I just don't think it would ever get to a level that was as cool as it's been depicted in comics and movies.
That's such a supervillain thing to say. Interesting. Interesting. We should look into Tony Jennings' background.
I have one.
Man, I hope not. I hope we don't get into vigilantism and stuff. I mean, I don't think it's necessarily good for society to go that route. You know? Like, you don't want someone taking the law in their own hands, necessarily. Unless it's Liam Neeson.
Yeah. Okay, so in closing, if people wanted to find out more about you, just so you could tell the viewers before we leave, what would you tell them?
Yeah, you can hit up fnfunny.com, or if you want to see Save the Supers, go to savethesupers.com, which is sponsored by My Damn Channel. I got to shout them out because they're awesome. Or if legendofneil.com. Yeah. You just throw a .com at the end of anything, any words that I say.
Yes.
And something might be porn.
Mightbeporn.com is probably a website.
Mightbeporn.com?
It's probably a website.
It's probably a website. If it's not, we're going to start it.
Yeah.
So in closing, any last minute?
What's that?
Any closing statement?
Oh, yeah. Please visit mightbeporn.com. It's our new website.
Be safe.
So in closing, this is Clark Kent in association with the Predatory Lending Network and the Daily Planet, signing out.
Is your name really Clark Kent?
No.